Some kind of fortress.
Yeah, a porta-fortress. Those walls don't look so portable, though.
They are remnants of the old war, and the Imperial Army has availed itself of the added protection. Entry will not be easy.
Ah, shit. Oh, fuck it. Unpause the game. What unpause it? Hey guys, and welcome back to Final Fantasy Pocket Edition. What? Is there a way down here? Okay, yeah. Oh, right now we're going to get our car back.
Should be able to cash this in.
We can camp already? Wait, what?
Dude, oh, this is gonna be a party in my mouth.
Was that mushrooms, peppers, some meat, the potatoes? Is that a bun in there? Sounds no meat.
So, any bright ideas, Ignis?
A dark one, as it were. A frontal assault would leave us exposed, but if we move under cover of night, we might be able to infiltrate the base unnoticed.
And until then?
We learn all we can about the base's design, and attempt to narrow down the Regalia's location. I'll analyze what intelligence we have available to find us a way in.
Sounds good, Specs.
All right, we're gonna get our wheels back.
I mean, it is nice.
Our goal is the Regalia. The last thing we want is to engage an entire garrison. Avoid detection at all costs.
In and out before it gets light, then.
Indeed. Even if it means leaving the task unfinished, we withdraw before we overstay our welcome.
So we're trying to be unnoticed. Why do you make a campfire like 20 feet from the base?
Together on my signal. Until then, hold position.
They not keep guards at the entrance?
3, 2, 1, now.
And what was that little red mist I just saw?
All right.
Not bad. Might still be hope for you.
Look right there, red mist by the tank. Right there. Just saw it back there. It's right there, red mist. Oh, I think we're about to see that that girl. Arnea or whatever her name is. Sorry for A.
What?
Searchlights.
Am I blind?
Clear. Tread warily.
All right.
Did I really not see the searchlight I was walking towards?
Hey.
Take cover.
We are behind cover. Poorly covered, but we are behind.
It's gone.
Magitech armor.
Don't want to mess with one of those.
We already
We
did.
shouldn't have to, if we keep to the shadows.
Right.
Man, why can't we just take one of those Metal Gears over? I'm not trying to leave.
Worth its weight in gil.
A chrome bits. 3 people. Pick the one, the sniper first. I can't get him. Yo, throw it. I don't know if Noctis threw 2 blades in different directions. Could he choose which blade to go to, or just be the last blade he threw? Oh, and I did complete
Nice.
return when we tripped, but the last episode was just 10 minutes because there was the last puzzle I didn't understand, so I had to cut the video. Get it? And apparently, what I saw, actually looking at the credits, there's this company that's copyright claiming gonna get the game that isn't even in,
Done.
wasn't even part of the development
Boss.
or programming team. Just some random person or third-party game company. It's like a Japanese company or maybe Japanese. I don't know. It's just some company. It wasn't even. I watched the whole credits. I didn't see her name once in it. So I don't know who's copyrighting and claiming it.
There's the old girl.
She's a real sight for sore eyes.
And none the worse for her time in Imperial hands.
What have we here?
Change of plans. Our new objective is to clear a path for the regalia.
Screw that. We just wait. Just leave. We jump in, just right out.
Let's take out the trash.
You got that's me, I guess?
Can I get them more than one word? Come on. Can I get on this? No? I can use that to take out the Metal Gear. I don't know who shot me, but go fight people.
This is no time for a nap. Go.
Other two trying not to get up.
Instructions.
I'm fighting near my car.
What was I thinking?
The Ignis got taken out too.
Coming up.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Not bad, Gladio.
And I didn't teleport anywhere.
Not your time to go just.
I'm just gonna fight that. This thing. So I can fight the nobodies.
Yeah. Almost home free.
Final stretch. Are we in the same fight?
Your lens is foggy or something? Who wants some? Yeah, that's rigging. All is
When will it
Yo, get my way.
Sure you can handle it.
We're almost done. Now it's a home stretch. Thanks to me. They still getting dropped down? Who's dropping them in?
We'll take out the generator and all enemies in the area.
No more stealth?
Our cover's blown. Go to town.
Yes, sir.
The entire base is fair game. Hold nothing back. The Havoc keeps the enemy off balance.
I just get in the car and leave? Hey, I don't know if this game you ever have to worry about it getting light. I think in the original game you do, but I don't think this one you do. It's just always dark.
Let's clean this up quick.
You shot me through the boxes or the crates? Damn.
Bring it on.
That like 3 shots. They were all behind cover. They were great and everything.
All right.
Now then, to wipe out the rest of the garrison.
The fun part. Let's go to town.
So we got taking out the whole garrison. Good as frontal assaulted it then. Alright, two-way assault like we did earlier. Where am I going? That way's blocked. Oh, there. Stairs. I hate wearing headphones, always make my ears itchy. Mega potion.
It's done.
What's this? Cutter? Cuddy? What is his name in? Final Fantasy VII Remake? Nah. Looks like a Bionicle.
No slacking.
Oh, it's this thing again.
On your mark. No. Gotcha.
Not a time to go just yet.
Okay. See.
Serious business.
A handful indeed.
Ramu. That sometimes they'll just randomly appear in a battle to help you. Cannot
This
control
is the
them.
night of the six.
Dude, that was hardcore!
And it did the trick. The place is dead.
Rest in pieces. Come on, let's grab the regalia and split.
Piece of cake, huh?
This part is.
Inadvertent though it was, we dealt the Empire a crushing blow today. The Marshal will be pleased to hear of this.
So can Noctis call this the Arcanes whenever he wants, or if they just come out on their own? Because he could, if he called them on his own, he could have done that from the beginning. Frontal assault and then just that. Ramu. You see all this electricity around? He could have taken out the gate with everything. And if that didn't take care of it, call Titan. Then we could, alright, took out all the stragglers.
Guys?
Long has it been, Noctis.
Ravis.
You received the storm's blessing, and yet you know nothing of the consequences.
Watch it.
Be still, all of you.
Not good.
Heir to a crown befitting no other. Witness his splendor and glory. All hail the chosen king.
Awful high and mighty for an Imperial rat, serving the enemy to hunt down Luna.
I do not serve, I command! The king's sworn shield.
You better believe it.
A weak shield protects naught.
Gladio! Hey! Wanna go? Let's do it.
Should the chosen fall, that too is fate.
I'd say that's far enough. A hand, Highness.
Not from you.
Oh, but I'm here to help.
And how is that?
By taking the army away.
You expect us to believe that?
When next we meet, it'll be across the seas. Just so happens we have business of our own with the tutelary deity, don't we? Fare thee well, your majesty. And safe travels.
You guys know that guy?
Ravus Nox Fleuret, first son of Tenebrae, and elder brother to Lady Lunafreya.
How do you not know him?
Oh, Gladdy,
What's wrong?
I let you down. I never made it to Kayem. The Empire came while you were gone. None of us said a word about Noct. They just showed up and then... Poor Jared.
What do you mean? What
There
happened
was
to Jared?
nothing we could do!
It's not right. We should have been here.
I couldn't stop them.
But I won't let the Empire get away with it. They'll pay for what they've done. I promise.
I believe in you, Prince Noctis. I'm taking Talcott, and we're going to Kayem. We can't just stay here and do nothing.
I understand.
Removes the seal for attaining more. Recovers a bit after we'll save it after I get to the 50. To the next chapter then. We speed it up. I ain't trying to watch Indiana Jones. Did I? Hold on. Do I? The gate right there is blue. Because I never got it yet. Let's see. Is that all the ones I got? Or that I can't get right now? 10. Guess it is. Let's go. Beneath the Cape Cayam lighthouse is the secret harbor where boat belonging to King Regis is moored.
I can't let her go it alone after everything that went down. It'll be a squeeze in the car, but just for a while.
Shall we then?
Yeah, I don't want to keep Sid and Cindy waiting. They're fixing up the boat as we speak.
We ought to thank them.
Actually, Jared's the one we ought to thank.
Yeah. He really thought of everything.
Filled her up for ya.
Thanks.
Ready to roll?
Yeah.
Let's get this show on the road.
Are we taking Talcum with us too?
Thank you for driving, Ignis.
Pleasure.
Are you the only one that drives?
I can drive.
And so can I.
It's not like Iggy's the only one who can drive. He's just the only one we can trust.
Wow, are they that bad?
Not bad at all, right?
Right. But there's no way the big guy's taking any chances with his little sister in the car.
Sure you don't need a break?
I'm okay.
You are sandwiched in back there.
Have Prompto suffer instead.
Really, it's fine. No suffering here.
If you say so.
I got some bad news, guys.
Oh, great. Another floating
Let's
fortress.
pull over.
Knocked.
Relax. We've got this.
Why can't I look around faster?
Taking matters into hand?
Delivering justice for Jared.
And for Talca, too.
Iris, I'll need you to wait here.
All right.
Hey, how's it look over there?
Is that kid even still? I thought he was coming with us, but I didn't see him in the car. Or if she was gonna go with him. Someone else taking him? She got the blood sword. 3,000? Oh, nothing. What I got to sell? Nothing. I can't sell like other things. Earth gemstone. Glass gemstone. Period of metal. And let's give. I want to say most of them in case I need them for end game. Equip. Can I still get my old blade? I should save the spear too, actually, cause I don't care about the spear.
So, what's our plan?
Find the base commander and take him into custody. Targeting metal men will yield little in the way of reconnaissance, but bones bend easily. We'll split into 2 groups of 2. Prompto and Gladio will generate a diversion.
Oh yeah, making a scene's what I do best.
Noct, are you prepared?
Will do.
Operation To Catch a Commander is go.
The insolence of that up-jumped mercenary. And there is still no word. This cannot be borne. Such behavior besmirches his Radiance's good name.
That's our target. Let's follow him. Seize him on my signal. Stay hidden till then.
Keep your distance when following Caligo. If enemies discover you, the pursuit would be considered a fail. What mercenary? The girl at that... Huh. So when did we first see her then?
What is that Chancellor playing at? I'm no man's fool. He sent Highwind to watch me. It's no mere coincidence she and I meet wherever I go. Claims to trust her as a person. Hollow words from the mind behind the Magitech movement.
So are we gonna see her this chapter then? He's still live, go on. So we're supposed to seize him? Why can't we just kill 2 guards and then stay?
I may have acted in haste with that impudent steward back in Lestalem, but my mission remains clear. And I'll be damned if that mercenary gets her grubby hands on the prince before Caligo Uldor.
I'm not learning anything new following this dude. I can just take him. Does all his guards need to see that he's okay before I go?
I'll give Highwind one last chance to respond. Stand guard here. The Commodore arrives. Send her through.
Commodore. Commodore's a dude. I don't remember any girls being in high ranking power in this kingdom.
Now's your chance, Noct. Close in from behind. And remember, we need him alive. You're in fine form. Keep it up. Looks like they've set to work. I'll escort him off the base. You regroup with the others.
Guess it's time to let loose.
By myself right now? I gotta be more careful right now. That shit. It would have been better to have the warp HP stealing ability. Damn. My defense sucks. Remedy, where is my potions? I didn't mean fully, I wanted these potions. How come that's the first time I ever for this fight did that? Why he stopped attacking when he had one hit left? Combo wasn't even finished yet. Come on. Make me waste this on you. Screw the fodder, go for the tank. Damn, finish off the fodder knock. What? From the beginning? What's that called? Bull. I'm supposed to... These bullets just go through everything that's behind the leg. Okay, you know what? And it took out my little left one. Okay. I was gonna use a little axe on them. Now I'm mad. Didn't really do as much damage as I wanted to. There's the lightning. Real you. Come on. Do this. I don't know if I can tank those. Miss those hits. Come on, you missed. I need to push out the axe. Something faster. Where are you going? Stop stomping. You should be dead. Better not kill me. Ignis, he just needs help taking out one dude down, or taking out one dude away.
Over here.
Dude was unconscious, could just leave him, come help. I hate these metal enemies. Gonna back up? Where is it? Why is the camera all the way back here? Bro, I was ahead of him. What the hell? Did nothing to him. So, it's like the camera keeps losing me. Let's get out. Oh, this guy's not exploded yet. Prompt is still up or is he down? Down. Gladiolus gotta go down. What was that green thing around you? Didn't you just use a potion or something? You get no health. What's that fourth one that goes there? I don't get this. No, not during the fight. I mean, with this area, I'm not gonna use it. You know, would be helpful. I wait in case I have to find another machine. So get out the way. Just leave him on the ground. Not really helpful. Okay. It's almost dead. He has no help. Come on, camera, keep me in there. Camera keeps moving right, don't know where I am. Or I'm out of the view.
Glad to see you lot were successful.
Does that mean you weren't?
I placed our captive into the hunter's custody, but I've just been informed he's fled.
Meldacio? The Hunter HQ?
He lives to die another day.
And I'll gladly help him with that.
Hunters are useless. What were they doing? That he was able to get away from NC HQ too. I assume like most of them would have been there. There you are, girlie.
Hey, pretty boy.
What up, pretty girl?
Let's see what you can do.
You trying to be the lightning of this game? Alright, now. Are you dead? Fucking no. Let's jump ability. What the hell? I took everything out of me. Where's she? Still jumping around? Oh, she was down. Huh? I'm working when she's up. She's not doing nothing. She's down here. Come on, call it.
Too slow. That all?
Well, I need to do this.
No.
But there's nothing to hurt. It took my whole thing. Nah. That was messed up. Took my whole little arming guard. Take care of the fodder, everyone. Come on. I don't wanna. Get out the way. Nah, she's on the ground. Take care of these people so I won't get in the way when I'm trying to warp to her. Oh, barely did any damn. Come on, throw it. Wait. Let's go back up. I think I have to hold it.
That all?
Just the same button. But there's nothing doing that.
No.
Look at that. A sliver of it. Come on. Ignis wants. I can't even see me. I just got hit. I couldn't dodge that. They want to do their little special. Don't focus the camera on them. Fight's still gonna go on. I'm still gonna take damage and everything. That's a stupid mechanic they made right there.
Too slow. That all?
Funny actually using that L1 button. Should be gone before it's even over. Man, bro, doing it to her. And also, a new game I actually saw that was coming out. Well, actually, there's 2 new games, but I won't be able to play one of them. Apparently, coming out with new Bayonetta 3 later this year. Alright, they're coming out with a Bayonetta 3 this year. Apparently, Splatoon, they got a 3rd game coming out in it. Never knew they had a 2nd game. But I'm gonna get Bayonetta 3 and another game I was thinking about playing. I probably would now. 2nd game coming out called Dust Divers. I wonder if Dust Divers gonna be like a probably not co-op, but if I can play as the other girl.
No.
You can find out like in the game another girl basically do what Yang does her name, main character. You guys supposed to be more guardian or Galunians you can take into battle or swap out to go into battle with. Yo, girl, you have to stay down, let me pummel you. So yeah, I'm getting Bayonetta 3, Dust Diver 2, God of War Ragnarok, Soul Hacker 2. I pressed square, what the hell?
Now, let's see what you can do.
Oh, that was bull. I don't. Battery Elysium. Man, I don't know when that Dead Space remake coming out, but I gotta see what it looks like. Might get it.
Too slow. That all?
Might just have to smash this button. Look, it's the same pattern every time, so I wouldn't do anything too hard. It's not like I had to wait for a new button to come out, like it's Yakuza. Same pattern every time. I can figure it out. Take care of that person. Yeah, I'm not prompt to. I got it.
Too slow.
This fight's long. Maybe everyone else had their best weapon and it would be shorter, but my best weapon still barely doing anything to her. Come on. No, screw this spotter. Let's fight her. Or maybe if I was allowed to actually use that the first time I had it, instead of being wasted doing a little air fight.
Is it that time already?
What time?
Quitting time. Sorry, but this girl doesn't work after hours. I could, but there wouldn't be a single gill in it for me. Oh, we should play again sometime, pretty boy.
Who the hell was she?
I could have gone another round.
I'm still worried about Iris.
I imagine she's fine.
But we shouldn't keep her waiting.
Oh, back so soon? Need a breather? Hey, mind if I hang in your guys' room for a bit?
You scared?
Well, this ain't gonna put a dent in my hunger.
Was there ingredients in that place? We were just telling him that it was just constant fighting.
So, you're the one doing all the cooking.
More or less.
Gladdy, don't you help? Knocked?
On occasion.
What occasion?
I do my part. I always set the table.
That's some arrangement you guys have here.
What do you do?
Are you guys excited to visit Altisha or what?
I guess.
I'm so jealous.
We're not going on vacation.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
Iris?
Something wrong?
What? No, I'm fine. I'm not jealous. I just had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. But that'll all be in the past once we hit Kayam.
What are you talking
We
about?
can hang out anytime, right?
Yeah.
You spend like a day together.
Smells like there's salt in the air.
Sea breeze. We're on the water.
Wow. It's beautiful.
Picture perfect.
Wow. Look at that bridge up ahead.
Some piece of work right there.
The rivers run wide out here, so the bridges run long.
Guess I'll see it when we cross.
So why do they have a bridge into a tunnel?
Can't wait to see my buddy Talcott.
So who took him there? I thought he was supposed to go with Iris, but Iris came with us, so wouldn't he become with us too?
made it! Woohoo!
So where's the...
The ship? Docked under the lighthouse.
Got anything new? No potions. Any... Nope, hold on. Well, I'm gonna stop here. Next time we... What's up, Cindy? Hold on.
What's up?
Knew it was y'all. Recognize the purr of that engine anywhere.
Whew, you know your stuff.
How's the boat?
Pawpaw's tinkering away. Reckon he'll be tinkering for some time.
Trouble at sea.
Seen her share by the looks of her. Some parts we can fix, others need replacing.
An overhaul.
Don't y'all worry. Pawpaw ain't going nowhere till the job's done.
You picked that up by
Parts
walking.
won't fetch themselves, though. Was kinda hoping y'all wouldn't mind helping out with that.
We're at your disposal.
To tell the truth, we already got a couple hands on deck. Dustin and Monica. Those two have been real swell. Managed to gather just about everything we need.
You can depend on the Crown's Guard.
Trouble is, they ain't had much luck finding a certain something by the name of Mithril. Apparently the stuff's hard to come by around these parts. At least according to the little fella from the city.
Talcott?
You betcha. Sharp as a tack, that one. Could tell y'all more about the stuff than I could.
We'll be sure to ask.
So let's pick this up.
Worth its weight in gil.
There's one down here, and then I saw that ingredient in the background too. Watch, it was red. Actually. Yo, might have been treasure map actually if it was red.
Hey, how's it look over there?
What? The ocean? That's
Found
a
another
map.
one of these maps.
I don't really care about those.
Prince Noctis!
Talcott!
You can talk to me next time.